What's the general state of play when it comes to cyber criminals specifically attacking the NHS?
It's crazy when you think about it now. If I rewind and look at my former self 15 years ago, and you were talking about Russians and kind of state sponsored ransomware as a service, I'd be like, no, our biggest risk is the flood in the data center. It's a fire in the data center. It's accidental deletions of files or patches gone wrong, and then all of a sudden we got this risk. So it just kind of shows that the risks we now face have evolved massively, but in parallel with that is our dependency on digital systems. Now, a further walk down memory lane, my first job in the NHS was in the medical records library. So I mean, paper case notes. And I always kind of drop in a movie reference in my talks. You've seen Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark. Do you remember that film?
Yeah.
The closing scenes where they put the Ark in that wooden crate, and then there's that old guy pushing the trolley down into that big warehouse full. Effectively, I worked in a version of that for case notes, and every patient had a set of case notes, and that was the single copy of that. So when they was attended to the hospital, that single copy of case notes had to go to the clinician so they could see that patient's history, blood tests, diagnostic results, and so on. So it's very much a one-to-one relationship. And my job, I sat near a fax machine, believe it or not, again, what nostalgia again. The fax machine went off and said, patient's been admitted to A&E, emergency department for Americans listening here, with a car accident or whatever it may be. We need the records. It was my job to go and get them and run to A&E with them so people can make informed decisions with that data. But obviously, most NHS organisations, fast forward now, have digitised that record so that multiple clinicians can access it at the same time and get faster data in and data out of that. But we still have the same risks. If that data is unavailable to the people who need it when they need it, it's still a problem, which equates to poorer outcomes for patients. Jim, you talked about the fine per day. I think most people in the NHS would just regard that as a maybe secondary or a tertiary negative consequence. The primary one would be, how can we maintain a level of care and service to patients without the information we need? So that's where the kind of primary impact is. And we've seen that in the past 9, 12 months